Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press release out of the small cap space every morning at the open, so you hopefully profit from them, maybe find your next great small cap investment. It's Tuesday, January the 10th. I've got 4 press releases for you. First up, out of our client, Pacific Northwest Capital, led by Harry Barr and his team over there. Great news this morning. The stock trades on the stock symbol PFN on the TSX. PAWEF, that's on the OTCQX, and for our friends in Germany on Frankfurt, P7J. They're announcing additional high-grade PGM results for its River Valley project in Sudbury, Ontario. These are assay results for 9 more drill holes in the River Valley 2011 Phase 1 exploration program, which is 70 kilometers from Sudbury, Ontario. The company says they continue to intersect high-grade PGM mineralization over wide intervals. I'm going to let you take a closer look at those numbers. They got some great numbers in there: palladium, platinum, and gold over some nice widths. Talking about 33 meters, 54 meters, 20 meters. Keep in mind this is a client, so assume I'm horribly conflicted and go take a look at the numbers yourself. Something to show about the company. In January 2011, Pacific Northwest successfully negotiated 100% acquisition of this River Valley PGM project from Anglo Platinum. That also makes Anglo Platinum the company's single largest shareholder. Now, the River Valley PGM project, according to PFN Capital, is one of North America's largest and newest primary platinum group metal deposits. You all know, or you should know, about the excellent infrastructure support, given the fact that it's located about 100 kilometers from Sudbury, Ontario, one of Canada's largest mining centers, with 2 large mineral processing facilities that have excess capacity and hopefully waiting for ore from Pacific Northwest Capital. They closed yesterday 12.5 cents. Their 52 range is 40 on the high, 10 cents on the low. Gives a market cap of just under $13 million. Do your own due diligence. Next up, my good friends over at Timmins Gold, Bruce, Alex Arturo, and his gang announced record production of 21,524 gold ounces in the final quarter of 2011. The company trades TMM on TSX, TGD on the New York Stock Exchange, Amex. These are preliminary production results. You know what I say about preliminary numbers mean a company's happy. They want to get them out to the market as fast as possible. For the third quarter and year ended December 31st, 2011. Record gold production, 21,500 ounces for the quarter, including a record month, 8,504 ounces of gold production for the month of December. If they can keep that number up, extrapolate that out, you're talking about a company that's going to come in at about 100,000, right at 100,000 ounces of gold. I'll talk about why that's important in a minute. Something else I liked here in all the numbers: gold ounces sold, 21,893 versus 21,030 for the same quarter last year. Do the math there. You're talking about an extra 1,800 ounces at a significantly higher price. Average ore processed, tons per day, 14,427 this year, 13,137 last year, so a nice increase there. A little bit about the company if you don't know about them. Focus solely on Mexico. Timmins is in commercial gold production. They 100% own the San Francisco gold mine in Sonora, Mexico. They forecast production at a rate in excess of 100,000 ounces of gold per year, and that's per their NI 43-101 tech report dated November 2011 for you to go take a look at. If they get to that 100,000 number, that's why I mentioned it. They forecast production. If you take a look at their December number, 8,500 ounces, multiply that by 12, you're pretty much at 100,000, assuming they maintain that pace. Last close, 208 yesterday, 345 on the high, $1.74 on the 52-week low. Market cap about $290 million. Great news, guys. Switching away from resource for a second, BioLife Solutions, BLFS on the OTC, announced that 2011 revenue is up 33%. They develop, manufacture, market patented hypothermic storage and cryopreservation solutions for cells, tissues, and organs. You can imagine their customers are academic and commercial organizations involved in cell therapy, tissue engineering, cord blood banking. I love this space. Long term, I think it's going to be a huge winner. Slow, but a big winner over the next 30, 40 years. Let's go over some of the numbers here. The company says this is their 6th consecutive quarter of record revenue. preliminary fourth quarter revenue. Again, they don't have the audited numbers out yet, but they're giving to you now because they're excited, of $809,000. That's up 13% over Q3. That's sequential, and 41% over the same period last year. But 13% sequential growth is great. 2011 unaudited revenue is going to come in at $2.8 million, up 33%. The company closed yesterday at 9 cents. That gives a market cap of $6 million, which is a pretty decent considering the fact they're growing pretty quickly on the top and bottom line. 52-week range, 11 on the high, 2 cents on the low. And finally, back to some resources news. Aben Resources, TSX venture ABN, for our friends in Frankfurt, E2L, announced that they drilled 7,320 grams ton of silver over 1.7 meters. They also had some gold intercepts over 29 meters. This is all from their Justin project in the Yukon. They say they own 100% of this 11,000-acre project in southeastern Yukon. They recently completed a 10-hole diamond drill program on the property in which they say a significant greenfield gold discovery was made. See their November 17, 2011 press release in order to confirm that. The company says both exploratory holes intercepted significant, again I'm using their words, significant gold mineralization constituting a new greenfield gold discovery. And that hole with the 7,320 grams of silver also had 3.5% copper, and it was near surface. So something interesting for you to definitely go take a look at. I haven't heard of the company, but that doesn't mean they may not be the next great diamond in the rough here. 12.5 cents closed yesterday, 27.5 on the 52-week high, 7 on the low, market cap $14 million. That's a wrap. As always, quality over quantity. If you look for more great small cap resource companies and you watch this on Global Investor, then look below me or to the left of me, see the companies I've covered over the past few days. Otherwise, you're not already there, get to the front page of AGORACOM, watch the show, take a look at the best headlines on my right, and get into our marketplace to discover your next great small cap stock. That's a wrap. Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.